Hey guys, Jason Schnitzer here with O.C Realtor Talk, and this is your Cypress Market Minute for Week 10 for the 2021 real estate market right here in Cypress. And it's kind of more of the same from an inventory standpoint. We are at our almost, I just looked up the statistics, our lowest of lows for inventory for Cypress. We currently only have 13 houses for sale, and as far as last week goes, 5 of those went pending. So about half the houses that are coming up for sale are selling within the first week. So we still have a good, strong market. However, I know last week I had mentioned interest rates increasing. Well, we had a week over week increase, and we have gone from maybe 2 3/4 interest rate for the typical 20% down conventional financing up over 3% now, about a 3/8% increase. Now, in the big scheme of things, rates are still great, but we'll say what this type of reaction to our inflation numbers, and just reiterating what I said last week, is the Fed came out and said, hey, the economy is actually doing better than we thought. There are signs of inflation. When there's signs of inflation, there's typically a reaction by the Fed to ease off of this suppression of interest rates so that inflation doesn't get out of hand. And what happens is we start seeing interest rates go up for our long-term mortgages. And what that means to you as a buyer and a seller, well, as a buyer, obviously what that means is with an increased interest rate, that means less affordability. So let's say you were pre-approved to $700,000 or $750,000, interest rates go up, all of a sudden now maybe you only can afford $675,000, or if you were approved for $750,000, $725,000. And then how that affects our sellers is we have less demand. There are less buyers able to pay those higher prices, which could potentially lead to an increase in inventory and potentially softening of prices. Obviously, this is a little crystal ball, but that's generally how the Econ 101 supply and demand works, and typically how it works for us. What we usually see in the short term when we do see rates go up, there's a sense of jumping from buyers because people are genuinely concerned that these rates are going to go away for forever and we're never going to see these low rates again. So at first we'll see people jumping, but then slowly as rates creep up, because there's no way for us to just stay at these low rates forever. There's going to be a reaction on the buyer's side to that, and it's going to be, questioning on whether they should hold off or what they should do. We did a study recently, basically what would happen if interest rates went up a full percent from this 3% range back to where we were at end of 2019 to 4%. What would a new purchase price have to be for that buyer to have the same payment if they were to get 3% rate versus a 4% rate? And that was 10% of a purchase price. So at our median, $780,000 purchase price here in Orange County, if interest rates went from 3% to 4%, that purchase price of the home has to be almost, $78,000 less. So closer to $700,000 to have that same net payment for the buyer. So obviously that's a substantial hit from a selling standpoint. But again, this is all crystal ball stuff, so hard to say. But anyways, hopefully that was helpful for you guys for now. Still low inventory, so pretty high demand there on the buyer standpoint. Still great rates, but stay tuned because we're going to keep close eye on what these rates are doing and how it's going to affect your market. So hopefully this information was helpful. So when you go to make a decision about your typically most expensive asset, we want you to be armed with all the most up-to-date information that we get every week. And thanks for watching. If you found this helpful or useful or interesting, love it if you'd share it with your friends. I would truly believe the more people that get this current information, just the better decisions they're going to be able to make for themselves and their family. So again, thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this week's episode of O.C Realtor Talk. If you gained any value from this video, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms.
Yeah, what Jason I believe is really, really important for you, whether you're buying a house or selling a house, is understanding the process and knowing exactly what you're getting into. So if you ever have any questions, just follow the links below and we'll get you those answers.